Hello, Assalamu alaikum, and good afternoon, my dear all friends. I'm Ahmad Rash Ahmad Zay, again with a new English lecture. We start with the name of Almighty Allah, most merciful and most compassionate. My dear all friends, before starting my today's lecture, I would like to ask you all, same like usual, to like my video, subscribe my YouTube channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon of my YouTube channel to receive all the notifications of my new videos. My dear all friends, today we're going to talk about presentation and also the top tips of giving an effective presentation, and also what are the types of presentation. Before talking about types of presentation and before talking about the top tips to have a perfect presentation, I would like to mention a definition for presentation. That what is a presentation? Presentation is a process of giving something to someone. Also, we can say it especially as a part of a formal ceremony. It is called a presentation. My dear all friends, generally there are 6 main types of presentation in English. The first one is providing information. The second one is teaching a skill. The first one, which is called providing information, is it means that you are going to provide information and you want to give it or you want to transfer it to your listeners. And the second one is teaching a skill. It means that you want to use from your skill to teach someone. And third one is reporting progress. Just pretend that you are doing an investigation. After your investigation, you want to share your reporting progress with others with a good presentation. And the fourth one is selling a product or selling a service. It means whenever someone is working as a marketer on the time, they need to know how to have a good presentation. And the fifth one is making a decision. Whenever you want to make a decision, or whenever you're working in a group, and in a group you want to have a teamwork. On that teamwork, you want to have just a general decision. You want to get a general decision. On that time, you need to have a good presentation. And the sixth one is called solving a problem. Whenever you're going to solve a problem, or whenever you are sitting among lots of people and you are all working out to solve a problem, on that time you need to have a good presentation. My dear all friends, before talking about the top tips of presentation, I should mention about the presentation that a presentation should have 3 main important parts. The first one is called introduction. We need to have an introduction while we want to give a good presentation. It means we need to give all the listeners a good introduction or introductory sentence, or the most important sentence in a presentation. And the second one is called body. We should have some supporting sentence to support the introduction or to support the title of presentation, and all the supporting sentence are existed in the second part of our presentation, which is called body. And the third part of our presentation is called conclusion. It means that we need to give a result to the listeners, or we need to have a conclusions. And now on, we should talk about the top tips of giving a perfect presentation. My dear all friends, for giving a perfect presentation or for giving an effective presentation, we need to follow some top tips. The first tip that I'm always asking all students, all friends, for having a good presentation is, whenever you are going to give a presentation about something, you should have a full interest. Interest is the most important part of a presentation. Without interest, you cannot progress, you cannot do anything. My dear all friends, my dear all listeners, my dear all viewers, first thing and the most important thing for a presentation is having interest. And the second one is, my dear all friends, you need to attract all the attention of your audience. How can you attract the attention of your audience? You can attract attention of your audience by many different ways. By having a good preparation. Preparation is one of the most important part of a presentation. By having a good eye contact. Eye contact is the other most important part of having a good presentation. And the next one is, my dear all friends, we need to keep it simple. My dear all friends, for having a good presentation, we need to make it simple. We need to keep it simple, or we should not use from the most complicated words. Whenever I'm going to present, or I'm going to present a lecture, whenever I'm standing as a teacher, or whenever I'm standing somewhere as a lecturer, on that time I need to make it simple. I need to use the most common words in English. The next one is, my dear all friends, we need to start strongly. It means we should have a good self-confidence, and we need to start strongly. My dear all friends, one of the most important other tips that we should follow while giving a presentation is, we need to tell some stories. It means just we need to share some of our experiences from our life. And the last one is, and the most important one is, my dear all friends, try to use from your voice effectively. voice is the most important part of a presentation. Having a good voice, or having just a good voice intonation, or stressing the important words in your presentation is the most important part of a good presentation. My dear whole friends, whenever you are going to present something in common on the time, or in public, on that time you need to know that what are the top tips of having a perfect presentation. And you need to know that which type of presentation are you going to present for the others. And you should also have the three parts in your presentation, which are called introduction, body, and also conclusion. My dear old friends, I hope you enjoyed and learned some new things from our today's lecture. It was our today's lecture about presentation, types of presentation, and also how to have a good and perfect presentation that I mentioned in the top tips. Try to watch the video again and again, my dear old friends. This video can help you to become a good lecturer. This video can help you to give the good and the best presentation whenever you are standing in public. My dear old friends, take care of yourself. Do not forget to press the bell icon of my YouTube channel, and do not forget to subscribe it as well. Take care. Allah Hafiz.